But the first rates which will start to come up in just a bit, and we will look at indices, look at a quick snapshot view of the Nifty, and then we'll look at individual names. Nifty Bank okay, first rates are starting. It's down about 1/3%, so in line with where the pre-open left us with. 59,400 in the Nifty Bank, a third lower on the mid-cap, about 0.2 lower on the small-cap index. Sensex is down 1/3%. The Nifty is down about 1/3% as well. So it's a sideways lower start once again for all indices up there. 70 points is what that translates. That 1/4% cut translates into for the Nifty. Look at the Nifty heat map, and we will take it from there. So what do we have? Bulk of everything is down, right? I mean, at least to begin with. It's an interesting day because tomorrow is a market holiday. There is the possibility of a tariff ruling later today, but once bitten, twice shy, right? I mean, Friday we were in a similar kind of a position, and then of course nothing happened. And Monday you had that big downtick. ONGC, Infosys, Coal India, etc. on the upside. On the downside, Aisha, Ultratech, and Max Healthcare, which are the top losers. 60 points, so it's kind of tentative. It's not a washout, but it's a tough open. Rima.
Well, we've given up between yesterday and today. We've given up all of Monday's, rally that we had. So now, week to date, we are absolutely flat. The Nifty is opened around the 25,690 mark. The level to watch will be at least yesterday's intraday low of 25,600, and prior to that, it was a low of below 25,500, 473. So that would be some markers. What's dragging us? Aisha Motors. I think there is a downgrade which has come through on Aisha Motors. So that is the top Nifty loser. You've got cuts coming through in Dr. Reddy's. The surge in crude prices is putting pressure on Asian Paints, HPCL, also weak in trade. TCS has lost 0.5%. In fact, oil marketing companies are weak in trade. HPCL, BPCL on the back foot today. In terms of IT, TCS, Wipro, Kotak Mahindra weak in trade. Infosys ahead of numbers is seeing some buying, but again, no big gains, just up close to about 1/3 of a percentage point. On the way up, strength visible in ONGC, a beneficiary of the rise in crude prices. So ONGC is doing well. Coal India, NTPC, so PSUs actually on the front foot. For IT, it's a mixed bag because not just Infosys, even HCL Tech is holding up in the green. But all in all, it's a sort of a muted, lackluster kind of a trading start. No big fall to begin trade with. The advanced decline ratio also pretty much split right down the middle.
Well, that's right, Rima. A couple of stocks deserve attention. Polycab, there's a large trade that Nimish is alerting us about. So it'll be interesting to see who exactly were party to that transaction. As of now, we're putting close to around 0.5%. I think Nimish believes it's a little higher than that. So we'll try to get you clarity on that front. That stock is a little bit lower. Puravankara, I think I saw that quarterly update flash for our viewers on the screen. That looked pretty good and explains why Puravankara actually is bursting away up close to around 7.5%. Vedanta, Novama likes it, the bulls like it as well. The stock is up 1.5%. Remember, the stock has seen a big surge, but that continues its winning ways. And giving it company on the upside is Hindustan Copper as well as Hindustan Zinc. Now, one observation of the last few days is suddenly, some of these stocks are not ending at the high point of the day. They're actually coming off intraday. For the time being, Vedanta, Hindustan Zinc, Hindustan Copper, all of them open up with a good amount of green. Tourism, finance as well, that's one of the stocks that's actually trading on rather large volumes in today's trading session. So I think that one should come up for you on the screen. Net, number of stocks advancing and declining. A pattern in the middle, close to around 1,200 stocks apiece. The headline index is down. But the bulls, they'll be optimistic that with yesterday's low as a stop loss, we can see a bit of a recovery in today's trading session. For the time being, we're down 40 points out.
And it's, almost a clean split between winners and losers, 1:1 on the NSE. Almost down to the last stock, right? Let's just look at a few other names, right? So silver ETFs once again. Oh boy, I mean, I think it's just, it's become regular that, some of the top traded quotes, volume-led quotes on the NSE regularly now are silver E's. So silver B's 5%. And we should put this up at the bottom of the screen. The Tata Silver ETF, you've got HDFC Silver, SBI Silver. Across the board, it's all these silver ETFs doing phenomenally well. There, 4-5%. Just amazing. And this is after the phenomenal 150-160% rally that we've had in underlying silver prices last year. So it's a very, very strong start. What else, right? I mean, I think Vedanta, Nigel was highlighting earlier, it's up 1.7. The third top volume-led gainer. Hindustan Copper is up 1.7. So it's all, I mean, hard assets, commodities, base metals, and of course, precious metals as well. Keynes is up 1.25%. NetWeb is coming up with about a 1.25% gain. HEG, Interarc, Builders, etc. You go down the list, but volumes start to fade away quickly. And that's where we are at. Rima?
Just Tata Elxsi, once again, that's down close to about 2%. Numbers are fine. The company's revenue has gone up by 3.2%. Margins have expanded. The company is talking about margins further expanding. But the problem for Tata Elxsi is the valuation. Valuations is close to 43 times forward multiple. And it's at a premium to companies like a KPIT Tech and even the others, Tata Tech. So valuations is capping the upside. Numbers per se are fine. And plus, as I said last week, the stock had an outsized rally. So maybe some profits are being booked on Tata Elxsi.
You know, Tata Elxsi, by the way, is the #1 volume-led loser, by the way, Rima. So it's not on small volumes. I just want to highlight Hitachi, right? Power, it's down another 1% and had a bit of a bounce, but generally it's come off sharply from about almost 20,000 rupee levels a week ago. It's down to about under 17,000, 16,900 or so is where Hitachi is now trading at. So that's the other one. Federal Bank is down about 1.25%. Kalyan Jewelers is starting about 2% lower. L&T Finance is down about 1 1/3. So lots of stuff. Balaji Amines had a burst of energy recently. It's down about 2%. There is Kiri Industries. Yesterday was a big positive day after the collapse from the highs post-deal. It's down about 1.5% as well right now. So 20 points lower. Tentative 25,700 is where we're at. Arvind